Hey guys, make sure to check out G2A.com. A link is in the description below. They have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Now what I have for you guys today is going to be another one of these epic weapon variants, reviews, and stats. We're going to be taking a look at the EMC Avalanche, which is actually a pretty interesting weapon. It actually turns your EMC into a 7-shot pistol. Now, don't think of it as, for instance, a 3-round burst or something like that. It actually just ends up shooting 7 shots every time you pull the trigger, so you don't really have to pull the trigger each time, and it does slightly increase the rate of fire. We'll talk about all of this, so let's go ahead and jump into the video. If you enjoy the video, guys, make sure you guys drop a like and a favorite on the video. It does support, it is appreciated. And if you are new, if you want to check out even more content like this, first time around here, make sure you subscribe and make sure you turn on notifications, guys. It's the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. YouTube has been super wonky, and that would at least help you a little bit more. Make sure you don't miss any future videos. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, the EMC normally, from what I understand, is a regular semi-automatic pistol, but actually when you end up getting this epic variant, it actually ends up changing it to a 7-shot pistol that actually empties out half of its magazine with each shot. So there's some good and some bad with this. First of all, good, it does make it so that you shoot a little bit faster than you would if you're using just your trigger finger. What I mean by this is if you're just shooting each shot individually with your trigger. So you're a little bit faster here. You guys can see that the actual stats change in the terms of it actually going up by 4 points in the rate of fire. Everything else does not change. Accuracy, damage, range, or mobility, all the same. You just get a little bit of an increase, again, because you're not relying on how fast your finger is. So yes, that's good. You have a little bit of an increase in the rate of fire, but this also does empty out half of your magazine as soon as you pull that trigger, which means you can only really get 2 shots in, which is weird, right? You get 7 shots, but really you can only burst it twice, which means if there's 2 people there, you can maybe kill both if you're lucky, or if there's 3, you're pretty much screwed because you can only, again, pull the trigger twice each time that you use this weapon. And then the second trait is actually that it does reload faster when the magazine is empty. So if you do end up using your 2 bursts at the same time, you actually are able to reload a little bit faster than if this was a basic version of the EMC. Now, another thing about this weapon is that I would highly recommend that you guys use Scavenger with it. It has very little ammo, and because it's a 7-round burst, if you want to call it that, it actually runs out of ammo very, very quickly. So you need to run Scavenger if you want to use this thing for any length of time, really. So apart from that, this weapon is actually pretty good if you use it correctly. If you're trying to shoot someone from a distance, not gonna work. If you are running into a group of 5 or 6 people, it's not gonna work, believe me, unless you have them all lined up. So this is a weapon that, even though it's a 7-shot and you should feel like you're really good going into any gunfight, you want to make sure that you are picking off people 1 at a time or 2 at a time, because you're really not going to get into a group and really get going, because it's a 7-round burst and you're going to be reloading before you know it. So it does have some drawbacks. Even though it does shoot those 7 shots, it also does have that drawback of it only having 2 bursts in it and you using a ton of ammo, almost ridiculous amount of ammo, because you don't really need 7 shots to kill someone, but it's giving you the 7, so it's giving you more of a chance of, in case you miss some of the bullets, you kill him, but at the same time you don't really need all 7, especially if you were in semi-auto mode. So it does have some drawbacks and some positives. Now, from what I understand, and this gameplay is actually provided to me by Dazz, or Crafty Animations, a really good friend of mine. You guys can check out his Twitter, his YouTube channel, and his website down in the description below. He's going to have all the weapon variants over there. He's working on the actual website, so definitely check it out. He provided this to me, but you guys can see that it actually also does regenerate ammo. Now, you're actually wondering, well, why the hell am I using Scavenger if it regenerates ammo? And the reason being, when you pick up Scavenger, you actually end up getting a full backstock of ammo. So not only do you have your magazine, but you also have that extra ammo in case you have to reload very quickly when you get empty. So this is really, really, really good. A combination of it regenerating ammo along with you also having Scavenger makes this weapon extremely viable, even if you aren't non-stop bursting it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This is the EMC Avalanche. It is a pretty decent weapon. I would definitely enjoy using it every once in a while, but I don't feel it's a pistol that I would be using all the time. Now with that said, is it a legit epic variant? Like, I feel there's some epic variants that are just pointless, but this one I feel is a epic variant. I feel like it is on that level of it being a pretty cool and fun weapon to use, something that I feel should be at the epic tier. Anyway, still, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, drop a favorite. It does help out. It is appreciated. And if you are new, if you want to see even more videos like these in the future, I'm going to have a ton more epic weapon variants reviews and stats. So make sure you subscribe and you turn on notifications, guys, by clicking the little bell icon. If you want to, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I have a link down below to that if you guys want to talk or for updates, news, rumors, and more. And if you want to, check out my gaming channel. And if you want to, check out my sponsors. They're all awesome and they support the channel. Links to those down below. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.
Your teammate called in Scorchers. Vulture enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly bombardment incoming. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. On the field. The enemy launched a counter UAV. We are losing ground. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Enemy vulture on the field. Friendly drone support is active. Mission failed. Would you like a detailed report of unsuccessful procedure?